Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for joining me for Season 3 of my Shrewsbury Town career on FM16. It's been a while since I uploaded an episode. It was just before Christmas. And with that now out the way and done with, it's time to get on with Season 3. And what a season it's going to be. We are in the Premier League after getting promoted from the playoffs after beating Burnley at Wembley. Cannot wait for the season. So excited. And here are the transfers heading into the opening day of the new Premier League season. So, going out for Shrewsbury was Mark Ellis. He's gone to Oxford for 1.9 thousand. Yeah, not that much. And that's the only money I've received in transfers going out. But you can see Mavoto, Sadler, Patterson, Jean-Louis Akpro all leaving on free transfers, as well as Mark Halstead, and the rest are just players that were in the under-21s, weren't really going to get much of a chance, especially in the Premier League. But coming in, seeing that I was handed a budget of about 7 million, my first signing of the summer was Todd Kane at the age of 23. He's come from Chelsea. Great potential. I'm looking forward to using him down that right side. There are numerous positions that I've needed to strengthen heading into this season. It's going to get even tougher from here on out. Up next, I managed to secure the signing of Andrea Accardi from Palermo. Bit of a bargain as well, 165,000 spent on him. At a young age, bags of potential. The only downside is that he doesn't speak the language, but we've sent him on one of those intensive courses, which is another new feature to FM this year. My third signing is Lewis Reed from Sheffield United, a wonder kid on FM. I know it's saying 5.25 mil spent on him, but that's what it'll eventually rise to within 24 months, the whole deal. But he's only cost us around about 1.4 mil straight up front. And it's really encouraging to see that he's very well suited to Premier League football. So exciting times ahead for Shrewsbury Town and Lewis Reed. My next signing, this was a bit of a surprise one for me, because I was quite surprised to see that Villa were happy to let Leandro Bacuna go for so less. And I mean, he's such a versatile player, got bags of experience in the Premier League. And 500,000, it was too good of an offer to turn down. Andrew Sermon was my next signing. Yeah, he's at the age of 30, but he's got experience. I mean, he's played in the Premier League now for 2 seasons. You can already see his pros outweigh the cons. Coach summary, key player to the team. Plus, he was on a free, so even if he doesn't work out for us this season, then we haven't lost too much. There's nothing to worry about there. His first season with Bournemouth in the Premier League was pretty decent. He only got 8 appearances, though. Didn't really add much to their team. But I'm hoping for his sake it's going to be a lot different here at Shrewsbury. And finally, it's the return of Sully Kaikai. It's his 3rd term on loan to Shrewsbury Town, coming from Crystal Palace. He's been with us for 3 seasons now. The first one, he was pretty decent, 6.9 average rating. Last season, he only joined us from January to the end of the season. Still did a cracking job, and I hope he can do the same again heading into the Premier League this year. Now, on to pre-season. Our first game was at home against Olympiacos. If you guys can cast your minds back to my first season I did with Shrewsbury Town, we lost to Olympiacos, and we've lost again. But, you know, we gave an even better account. You can see how far we've come since that last time we played Olympiacos. Yes, we lost 3-2, but it was a good game overall. Then we travelled to Luton, beat them 1-0 with Andrew Sermon getting on the score sheet. That was really good. You can see how well we did in possession and the amount of shots, putting their goalkeeper to the test. Up next, this friendly against Fiorentina was just thrown together within a matter of just clicking accept, and we had to play it just a couple of days later, and we drew that. You know, it was a game that we probably could have won as well. The amount of chances we had, how we controlled the game as well. And the same goes for our next pre-season friendly against Accrington Stanley at home. We should have done so much better. So overall, a pretty average pre-season, and we move on to our final friendly. It's Joe Hart's testimonial. He's been at City for 10 years now. The last time he was with Shrewsbury was 05-06, before he made his money move to Man City for 600,000. Looking forward to this actually, because I'm yet to play a testimonial on FM16. Always a first for everything, and I'm not sure, I'm sure I read somewhere that former players come and join in with this as well. I'm not seeing any at the moment. That's their predicted starting lineup. Let's go to my team selection. So we're not going to get any former players in my team. Is there a way of activating that? I'm not sure, but I think We'll just make a couple of switches here. I'll take out a go-go for Sermon. Advanced playmaker. He did well with that role in our previous game. Or that one against Luton, which he actually scored in, I should say. Todd Kane. Been doing brilliant over pre-season. Almost taking Matt Tootle's position. Snatching it away from him. We've got Adam Reach. I'll start him instead of Luke Williams. Let's put him as a winger. What a signing he was for me last season. Last summer in the Championship. Really took us to new heights there. And it was the majority of his assists that got Collins on the score sheet in the majority of our games last season. Got us so far up the league table to get us in those promotional spots. Popular manager Payne joined Shrewsbury Town in July 2015. Been in charge for 2 years now. Diego Simeone is the Man City manager. I'm not seeing... Is there some former City players here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about their history. They've got William Carvalho. That's a pretty strong team. Aguero starts on the bench. Donyo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. De Bruyne, Torre, Delph, Silva, Bonnie. We're up against it today. We're going to have to be at our very best. Even though it's a pre-season friendly and it's just a testimonial. Wouldn't it be brilliant if we could upset the odds here and actually come away with a win? I'd be happy with a 1-0 win. Do morale good as well for the team. Here we go then. Going to be sticking with 2D. I don't think there's any need for 3D. It's not that big of a game. I know it's Joe Hart's testimonial and everything, but there's not much on the line. Not much at stake. We'll go to extended highlights though. Don't want to just be sat at this screen. City in full control. That's to be expected. Just over 10 minutes gone. But here we go with an attack. Sermon finds Kane. He keeps the ball alive. Whips it in. Looking for Collins. Just couldn't get on the end of it. Clichy in front. Great touch there from Bakuna to knock it onto Granderson. So far, from what I'm seeing, we're doing really well on the attack against City. Lionel Cole finds Bakuna. Have a go. Clark. Collins. Straight at Hart. Joe Hart had to save that, didn't he? It's his testimonial. I wonder if they've sold out the Etihad for this game. Wonder if they would. Luke Wilder, I just want to make sure as well. Yeah, everything's good there with his instructions. I don't like my goalkeepers hoofing the ball up the field even though it goes out for a goal kick. I like them to take it short. And thankfully the computer hasn't caught on to that over the past 2 seasons. Right, Clark to Sermon. Clark again. Great interplay. Sermon goes for goal. It just goes over. We're getting our shots away. We've had 2, 1 on target, which came from James Collins. You know what's going to be really interesting, seeing that we're in the Premier League this season? Oh, hold on. Bonnie could be through on goal. Oh, what a challenge by Grando. Well done, Granderson. Here's a corner for City. De Bruyne takes. Good clearance by Reach. As I was saying though, it's going to be interesting this season. Being in the Premier League, the top flight of English football. How are the likes of Granderson, Knight Percival, James Collins, how are they going to get on coming up against the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United and so on? I mean, these are players that were used to League 2, League 1 football up into the Championship last season. I mean, they've shown great signs of being able to deal with that type of pressure. Coming up against quality players that have maybe been signed for, you know, mega bucks in the summer. We'll have to wait and see. I'm excited for this season. Bakuna picks out Todd Kane. Perfectly delivered there. But he's closed down quickly. Finds Sermon, who's roaming at the moment. Oh, Todd Kane in bags of space. Can we get a goal? No, we can't. Collins just heads that on for Joe Hart. Keeping his clean sheet intact before the break. Granderson again, just taking control at the back. And Donyo goes for goal. But Luke Weiler just... he had that one covered. He's never going to let that in. And that is half-time. So we've held City for 45 minutes. And you know what? I think we've probably been the better side from the extended highlights that we've seen. We've done really well. I'm not sure whether I should make a change, whether I would want to upset anything. I know it's just a pre-season, but it would do so much for morale heading into the opening day of the season against Crystal Palace. And that's at Selhurst Park. It's not even at home. Ooh, no, no, no. Bakuna with a damaged foot. No. This cannot be happening. This was the risk. Oh, Bakuna is doing well with that damaged foot. We're stringing our passes together so nicely here. It's out to Demetrio. Whips it in. Oh, Reach just puts it over. Oh, could have easily made it 1-0. I'm going to take off Bakuna now. And let's replace him with Lewis Reed. I think that's a good replacement. See how he can get on against Man City. I mean, I haven't seen much from... I don't want to speak too loudly, but I haven't seen much from the likes of David Silva and Yaya Toure yet. Are they going to introduce themselves into the game? Here is Silva now. Finds Clichy. Come on, Donio. Toure. Oh, he's good at long shots. He did go for goal. Couldn't find target, though. He goes wide. Joe Hart lumps the ball forwards from his goal kick. Finds David Silva perfectly. And great challenge from Adam Reach. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see throughout the rest of this season. Not just for a testimonial. Demetrio, Sermon, Reach. Oh, this is just perfect. The way we're playing. Oh my god. Carlo, what are you doing? I'm not sure whether he was hoping for Jordan Clark to latch onto that, to run after it. It's not that quick. But I'm not sure whether he was going for goal either. Bit of a weird one. Clichy whips in the ball. And what a save by Luke Weiler. Fantastic. Bonnie getting full contact on the ball there. Probably a header as well. We know that he's an aerial threat. But it was Luke Weiler. Oh no. Bonnie this time makes it count. It is 1-0 to Man City. You know, we've done so well up until this point. Luke Weiler kind of let me down there, but it's come from a set piece. Let's see that replay. It was Jason Luke Weiler's mistake. Oh, he's way off his line. I'm not too sure what he's doing there. Oh dear. That's just the FM physics for you. Let's get back to it. It's only a friendly. We can be really happy with this performance that we put in. Really positive. Can Cole get to that? No, he can't. Clichy keeps it alive. Surprised he didn't let that one go out for a throw. Oh, come on, Clark. You could have easily have won that back off Toure. Was he intimidated? Was he put off by Toure? Oh, they're looking for a second. Donio. Nice touch on by... oh, come on, Colo. You're losing that too easily to Otamendi. Goes in with a retaliation foul on Otamendi and gets away with just a warning. No card shown. Let's bring on Williams then. See if he can add anything, extra dimension to our attack. Maybe take off Adam Reach. Reach has done really well. But again, I want to try and keep him as fresh as possible for that opening day fixture against Crystal Palace. So I'd take him off and bring on Sully Kai. I don't think I need to make any more changes. Maybe Andrew Sermon. Keep an eye on him. Make 3 changes for now. Sermon with the captain's armband for the first time for Town. Kevin De Bruyne, Bonnie. It's the only one that's caused us any problems. Wilfred Bonnie. Everyone else, I think we've got it covered. I haven't been too worried about De Bruyne or Toure. That's it, push him back out. Oh, Silva. Plenty of space, was looking for Bonnie, found him. No highlight though. Could have easily put that one away, could have made it 2-0. Yaya Toure on a yellow. Garcia finds De Bruyne. Wilfred Bonnie again, surrounded by Town players. Not letting him get his shot away. It's going to be frustrating him. Coming up to the 80th minute now. It's fastly approaching. Can we get an equaliser? How amazing would that be? On our first trip to the Etihad. Be fantastic. Here we go. Clark. Back to Demetrio. Sermon. Lewis Reed. Oh, back to Demetrio. That's great play. He's looking for Williams in the box. There's too many City players though. De Bruyne. Oh, come on. Demetrio, you need to be making a challenge there. Not to worry, it's back out to Williams. It's good patient play. Oh, come on, Kai. Finish. He finds Williams. Oh, it's straight at Hart. No way. Oh, my word. What an opportunity. What a moment that would have been as well if we could have drawn level with Man City. A team that have won the Premier League a couple of times in the past. I don't think they won it last season on the save. I think it was Chelsea. 5 minutes to go then. Todd Kane, who's done really well. Average rating of 7 for this game. 7.0. It's on a yellow. Kevin Long on a yellow now. Can see City are looking to double their lead before that final whistle. Hopefully we can put a stop to that. Otamendi on a yellow. 3 minutes added on. Can we get an equaliser? That'd be nice. No, it's not going to happen now. Unless referee allowing play to go on. Who's this guy? Cavallero? Is he a former player for City? Is that why his name's all in capitals? Fernandinho. Bonnie to Donio. Oh, what a clearance. Good save by Luke Weiler. And that is full time at the Etihad. It's 1-0 to Man City. What a game for Joe Hart's testimonial. And we can certainly take a lot away from this heading into the opening day of the Premier League season. Our first ever game in the Premier League as well for Shrewsbury Town. Would be amazing if we could get 3 points on the board on the opening day. I mean, this was a really positive performance, even though it was just a friendly. I mean, City had some of their best players out on that pitch, and we did really well. Man City on a Joe Hart. There's your little summary of it. It was very short, isn't it? It was only a 1-0 win. Not that many highlights. Let's see how long Bakuna's out for. 3 weeks with a damaged foot. That's a bit of a blow. Let's leave that to the physio. I don't want to give him an injection. I think that's kind of silly to do that because he'll be out for longer then. So, a bit of a setback, unfortunately, for Bakunas. I'm sure he would have wanted to have been in the starting lineup for the opening day of the new Premier League season. In the next episode, we travel to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace in search of our first 3 points ever in the Premier League. Thanks for watching.